Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We're glad to have everyone here tonight. We've got quite a crew on, and we've got quite a lineup for everybody. Benny's going to keep an eye on the waiting room for us for those ones still ready to pop in. I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Shirley Mount, for those of you that don't know me. And I have been in this industry forever, it seems like. I always worked full time and I always had a side gig going on. It was just something that I love to do. And I was quite happy in my last company that I was with. Shar and I worked together there as well as a few others that are on this call also. And if you would have told any of us a year ago that we would be leaving to come here, we'd have told you you are full of you know what, because we thought we were quite happy there and we were doing quite well with it. Then along came Trinot and their amazing products. Their products are absolutely phenomenal, such high impact products, but we're not going to talk about all of them tonight. We just want to talk about the one that just launched and blew the internet by storm. So we're going to talk about that. So yeah, that's basically my intro, and I get the pleasure of also co-hosting this tonight with one of my besties, Shar. Her and I've worked together. We've known each other since her and Nicole were in university. They were besties, and I know she's going to tell you that I don't like to speak in front of people. That when we did one of Nicole's showers, that I got Shar to be the MC because I don't like talking. You'd never know it these days, though, would you? Shara's one of my many daughters, and I just absolutely love working with her. So do you want to come on for a quick minute, Shar?
Hi. Yes, I love that story. Yeah, no, I just am so excited to be here. So we're just beyond excited to be sharing Transform, and those who have used it, like the stories that are coming out are so powerful. And like Shirley said, even just the business side of things here with Trinot are just so exciting that we just really want to share what we're loving and what other people are loving. So huge shout out to anyone who's watching this either with us, taking the time to join us. And we know we all have lots of people who are going to be catching the replay as well. So I just want to say thank you, because I know evening time can be so valuable and hard to come by. So we are just seeing so much growth in ourselves and in our health and also in our businesses. So what more could you literally ask for, right? It's all so great. So
the whole bundle.
It is. So I'll throw it back to you, Shirley, and we have some amazing testimonials that we're going to kick things off with.
Oh, we do. We're so excited and so grateful for these ladies and men that volunteered to come on and chat with us tonight. So the first one that we are going to bring to the stage will be a dear friend of Charlotte's, who I just recently got to meet, and I just absolutely love her story. She has another commitment later tonight, so we're bringing her on first. Come on, unmute yourself, Susan, and let's hear from you. Susan is going to talk about the product, what it's done for her, and she's also going to highlight why she's in this for the business, because we've got two separate stories happening here, and you guys need to hear it all.
Well, I don't even know. I'm speechless, Shirley, with that intro. I thought you were talking to somebody else. Did not think you're talking about me, but oh my gosh, this is beautiful. What can I say? I'm still excited about Transform. The launch, like I know we're all like still vibrating over everything this past week. I am 47. I'm quite open about my age, especially since I started this business. I've always struggled with slow metabolism and being overweight, and even when I was at my fittest, I was still overweight by health standards. Anyways, I have a very complicated relationship with my body. And I really didn't think that this would work for me. And I wasn't really sure what I wanted from it when I first started, but I knew I was really excited about it. And I knew a lot of people came to mind for me because the sweet blood runs in my family, very much so. So a lot, but I did not come to mind at all. I did put a sensor on, and then I was shocked to see readings, like I always thought that things were good. And I guess it's just a testimonial to that we don't really know what's going on in our bodies for sure until we like actually stop and listen. I've been on it now for 2 weeks, 2 weeks Monday. I am down 8 pounds. And when I say that, it takes me a lot to lose weight. I haven't changed anything. I didn't join a gym. I didn't take up running or anything like that. I'm a busy single mom with 3 kids. And the only thing I added to my world was this. So I'm very excited about it. I'm a little bit panicked now because I'm running low and I'm like, oh my God, how long is it going to take to come? But the fact that there's an all natural product available to people that I care about and people in my world that convert sugar into fiber is mind blowing to me. And I love that I don't have to worry that people that I know can take this, and I don't really have to worry about some of those awful side effects that comes with other things. So I'm really excited about that piece. As for the business piece, I'm still shocked that I'm sitting here today talking to you fine folks. I came to this just because I wanted to help Charlotte out. That's all I wanted to do. She was taking on a new venture. I was trying to be that supportive friend. I was like, I'm going to get everybody together. She can come and do practice on us and all this stuff. When she started talking, I'm like, what? I was just blown away. My mind was just reeling. And again, I'm a single mom with 3 kids. I'm on 1 income. Money's relatively tight. And I went down the rabbit hole that night and I did cost benefit analysis and all this stuff. Anyways, it was too much to get into. And I stopped and I'm like, if it was for my kid, I would find the money. Without a doubt, if someone told me this was going to make my kid live a better life, I would find the money. So why won't I do it for me? And I guess I didn't realize how much, how tired I really was. I was mentally and physically tired. So those products have been amazing. I jumped on only because I'm like, you know what, Charlotte, I'll just sell enough to pay off my supplements every month and hopefully sell enough that I can get my children on some of these supplements because I could see some of these things being useful to my kids. And today I was at work and on my other job and I was like, I can't believe this is real, that I have a team of people and have a team of people that are calling me, asking me and trusting me. I joined in February and I hit Opal today. So I am excited. I'm buzzing, that is for sure. And I'm making some bigger goals for myself because I did not think this was possible. I can't sell anything. I'm going to be honest. Like I have a $200 mirror that I've been trying to sell on Marketplace for $50 for the last year. And guess where it still is? In my living room. I can't sell it. I can't sell nothing. So this is totally out of my element, but I am loving this journey. I am loving the team of people around me. And again, I guess I love the new compensation packages because I know a lot of people are like me. They just want to get in and they know these are great products and they just want to make sure that they're able to give them to their family without the added stress of like more of the business stuff. So I'm loving it so far.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. My mom was over here in the corner and she's just listening to you too. And she goes, she's so right. We would do anything for our kids, right? We are someone's daughter. We are someone's son. So thank you so much. I just love your story because you're not coming here with a sales background, which I think actually shows just how possible this is. So thank you. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to throw it back to Shirley and she's going to take us to our next testimonial.
Wow. Thank you so much, Susan. I just love hearing that story. Like it just, oh my goodness. And like Shara said, somebody coming that never had done network marketing, direct sales, anything along this nature at all. This is different here. Like they said, when we were just at Vegas, this is home. And it truly, truly is. Everybody cares about everybody and we help each other succeed. So enough of my rambling. I love to talk now that you would never think it. I get the pleasure of introducing our next speaker, Jamie, who is a very dear friend. We've met several years ago in other things that we were doing. And Jamie is one of my mini adopted daughters as well. She has a great testimony on Transform. So let's go, Jamie.
Oh, hi, everyone. Thank you, Shirley and Charlotte, for having me share tonight. Hi, my name is Jamie, and I am a self-professed sugar junkie. I've been taking Transform for 11 days now, and I cannot get over what I'm learning more than anything else. I had no idea how my body reacted to food, like just totally no body cues happening, totally unaware, had no idea that I had blood sugar issues. And here's what I'm noticing after 11 days. I'm feeling full and satisfied. No more late night snacking. It's gone down a lot in the last 11 days. No more sudden dizzy spells anymore out of nowhere. I'm losing pounds, but I'm also noticing differences in the way that my clothes fit on my body. We got these shirts. I noticed Trent's wearing his shirt. We're twinsies today from TLA, and this shirt was tight when we were in Vegas, and now it's like I have room in it. Like, how did that happen? And what else is happening? My moods are a lot more stable. I'm not as squirrely as I normally am. And I'm looking for healthier foods now. Like, my body's just wanting healthier foods. I'm not sugar hunting all day long. I have much less headaches, and they're less severe than they were previously. And I just have this overall sense of like well-being. Like, I feel better just all around. So I won't be without this ever again. I'm almost through my first bottle like Susan, and I've got one sitting on the counter and one's on its way, because there's no way that I am running out of this ever again. Shirley's stuck on mute.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing. That's incredible. And I just loved hearing your journey on how you didn't realize how much you needed the product, that why you were always tired and things were happening that were going on with your body until you started taking this. Like, oh, I just love how we're helping so many people. Just totally incredible. Thank you so much for sharing.
One really cool thing I'm just going to add really quick about Jamie's is like a lot of people were noticing their levels were really high, but hers were like alarmingly low. Like, her ringer was going off like how many times a day? Like, it wouldn't stop.
No, I had 14 low sugar events, which means that you're in a state of like alarm low for 15 minutes or more in like a 5-day span. And I had no idea what was going on until I put that sensor on, but was always feeling like trash. And I don't feel like that anymore.
That's amazing. Totally love it. Thank you again so much for sharing. I just love that. So next, we are going to bring out a very special individual also, and she has so many amazing stories about different products and how they have helped her so much. Michelle is going to unmute herself, please. And she has she's going to give us a testimony tonight just on Transform, because like I said, she has several, and you would just go, what? Like, it's totally incredible, the things that have happened for her. And she also has an amazing business testimony to tell you as well.
Thank you for letting me share. I've been sick all week, so excuse my hoarse voice. No, Charlotte, my sexy voice, right, Charlotte?
Very sexy.
So I decided to try Transform. I have to be honest, solely because I have had amazing results, like Shirley said, with other Trinot products, myself and my family. I mean, I know my blood sugar is not great. I like to eat lots of things. However, I knew it wasn't bad because I get my blood sugar checked every year with my annual checkup at the doctor. But what I realized when I decided to try Transform, I got a sensor and I wanted to do the tracking so that I could let my customers know how I did on it. And what I realized the first 2 days that I didn't take Transform, but I just tracked, my blood sugar spiked at least 8 times a day, as high as a couple times 10, 11.6, even 12.2. And it would go up and down and up and down. So I was spiking and crashing all of the time. And I thought, well, why isn't the doctor finding this out? Well, when you go for a glucose test, it's a one-time test. They're not checking you through the day. So no wonder my moods were literally like this. And, I'd be going along and then I would crash. Anyhow, so then I took Transform and I did my own little test. I did a day of Transform with certain meals and certain times a day, the next day without, the next day with, the next day without. My high numbers on those days without Transform were 11.8. And I had many, many, many numbers in the 8s, 9s, 10s. My highest number with Transform was 7.2. So I was just amazed, amazed, amazed. And the other thing that I realized about my body, which it's just amazing what I'm learning about myself, is that what I thought has been hot flashes because of my age, perhaps is something to do with blood sugar. Because those first 2 days when I was tracking, I looked and I was at a friend's home party supporting her business, and I had 3 cookies at the party, and my blood sugar went to 12.2. Well, an hour later, I broke out in a sweat, and I thought I was having like a hot flash. And I checked my blood sugar, and it was 4.7. So it went from 12.2 to 4.7, crashed just like that. And so then every time I would break out in a cold, like in a sweat, I would check my blood sugar, and it went from a high when I wasn't on Transform, it went from a high to a low when I broke out in a sweat. That has not happened in the 7 days I've been on Transform. I have not had a hot flash. Now, I am just saying that maybe that was happening because of my blood sugar drop. I don't know, but it is a wonderful, wonderful side effect, a wonderful benefit for me. And it just goes to show that a once a year test isn't always enough. We need to learn and feel our own bodies. And if we're not feeling great, then we need to do something about it, because I'm here to tell you that my mood is so much more steady since I've been taking Transform. I have lost weight, and I'm not even going to talk about that. I've done great with the weight loss, but that is wonderful. But the benefit to my internal body is just amazing. I'm just so excited.
I absolutely love all that. Like, oh my God, my mouth was dropping listening to that. And like I said, this is just one product. And I know you have so many other testimonies from our other product. So we'll definitely keep those ones for a future date. Did you also want to share? Charlotte, did you want to say something before I?
I just want to say, Michelle, thank you so much. Mom and I are over here in the corner like, oh, what? And I know I've noticed huge mood for me is huge. That's one of my main goals with Transform. But Michelle, in like a 1 or 2 funny liner, because you could easily be a customer, but can you tell the audience what made you decide to, how did you become an associate here? How did this happen? Because you were not originally planning. That was not your plan for the year. So just break up a little intermission with a funny story for us.
Okay. So the honest truth is I didn't even, let alone become an associate, I had no plans in even being a customer. Let's be honest. The only reason I was listening was because I love to watch Charlotte. She is hilarious. She is the yin to my yang, and she just brightens up my day. I was watching her in her other business for years and just never missed a video. Honest to God, I would go on and watch them just to lift my spirit. And so I was watching along, and obviously I was taking in some information, I guess. I didn't know I was, but really I was just watching her because she made me laugh. But when something came up in my life that I realized Carnot products would help, I reached out, And she said to me, well, you already have if you're going to buy this for your daughter, you already have your first customer. You may as well sign up as an associate. Here we are a few months later. I reached Jade last month. I've already reached Jade so far in October. So we're on our way to Opal.
Amazing. All right. I
And
just wanted to share
and
that
I'm just
story.
I'm
Go ahead.
just going to say, and I too have never done anything like this before. So trust me, it's not, anybody can do it. The products are so wonderful that it's so easy to talk about.
Amazing. Yes, I wanted you to share that specific because if you're watching this call as a potential customer or like a potential associate, even in the back of your head, like I just think it's important for people to hear. Sometimes you hear about people who have done this before. Someone like Shirley who comes on and says, I feel like I've been doing this forever. Like it's so important to hear from people like Susan and Michelle and like same thing, Susan, I was only having a party to support my friend. Michelle, I was just watching you in case you said something silly. Like this is like, you don't know, or if you are on the call as an associate, who's watching or who you have in your life that you could change their life just by sharing your product. So that's just like your mid-call pep talk motivation for the night. So I'm going to throw it back to Shirley, but thank you. Thank you so much for sharing.
I just absolutely love all that. I'm sitting here laughing and Brad's wondering what I'm in here laughing about. It's just so awesome. Like I said, you are now home, ladies and gents. Next, I would like to bring a dear friend we met at our first conference last fall when we went to Atlanta, and we've become very, very close friends since we first met each other. And she told me tonight she wanted to meet one of my mini daughters as well. Do you want to unmute yourself, Sherry, and share your experience with Transform so far as well, please?
I figured you must have been talking about me, Shirley. But then I realized I'm too old to be one of your daughters. But anyway, so yeah, I come to this with my share of health issues as well. I won't say what, but I do have a lot of gut issues, shall we say. And so when Transform first came about, blood sugar issues wasn't on the radar for me at all, but I thought I would track my levels anyway, just to get a feel for where I was. And so I got the monitor. I tracked for 3 days. And just let me back up a little bit. This past summer, I've been experiencing a lot of headaches. Not sure where they were coming from, but just couldn't get rid of them. Never really, again, thought that it would have anything to do with that. Just thought it was just something else that might be wrong with me. So put the monitor on, and what I discovered was that nighttime as I was sleeping, my blood sugars were dropping into the alarm. The alarms were going off, and they would stay dropped for 3 hours plus at a time. So had no idea that this was happening. And so I'd be waking up with a headache, constant headaches. I couldn't get rid of them. So started the Transform. That tomorrow will be 2 weeks. I have not dropped back down. They have not gone below, and I have not had a headache since. So that I had no idea. It was mind-blowing that just no idea. It's just, I just can't even get over it. Aside from that, the gut issues, like I take Enrich, our digestive enzyme, would not be without that. And this coupled with Enrich is next level. I don't know. It's just the difference it's making to my gut is I just can't, I'm just floored with it. I could get emotional because I don't want to get emotional, but it's just making such a difference. Anyway, my energy levels through the roof. I cannot believe it. I get off at work. I have so much energy. I jump up, I grab the dog, we go for a walk. And before it was just like drag myself out. My God, what am I going to get for supper? Sit down. Like it was just, It's like night and day. I just cannot get over it. I'm feeling fuller between meals, not eating as much. I can't eat as much at my meals. And I just got to say, we just had Thanksgiving. I'm a turkey lover. I love my turkey meals. And taking Transform before my Thanksgiving supper, I don't know. I couldn't eat it all. And that's a first. That's a first. So I am not really seeing a whole lot yet on the scale. However, I'm feeling different in my clothing. My clothes fit better. So I'm hoping that the scale will start showing it pretty soon. So I don't know. I'm floored. I really did not expect to see this much of a difference. I really didn't. I'm floored.
That's totally like amazing, incredible. Like all the things that were going on, all the symptoms you had, and you had no idea what was wrong with you. I think it was like Michelle said, when we go to get blood work, we're going first thing in the morning before there's anything in our system most times. So they're not getting an actual reading on what our blood sugars are or our levels or anything else. It's just that point in time when it comes to that type of thing. So yeah, putting that monitor on has definitely been an eye opener for so many. Thank you for sharing, my love. We love you. Next, we are going to bring on Trent, who has another incredible story for us as well. These stories, like these are from real people that we all know and love. It's totally incredible what we're hearing and witnessing right before our eyes with so many people.
Hi, thanks, Shirley. So nice to finally meet you at TLA there. And shout out to my TLA buddy there back at you. So what I noticed with Transform is the first thing is I'm a snacker, and I'm not snacking as much anymore. I still snack because you can't get completely away from that. But that's a huge thing. I'm down a few pounds, probably about at this point, probably 6 or 7 pounds, which is amazing because I've been plateauing for a while. I go to the gym and all that stuff, and I just can't get past that level. So that's the first thing. And then I started with the blood levels. I mean, I can't remember who was talking. Jamie had the low levels, and in the first couple nights, I actually had some like really low levels, like 3s and stuff like that, like alarms. And then, but the next day when I ate before I started taking it, I think I was up to like 12. So I was going like just huge lows and spikes. And then gradually I took it for 2 weeks. And instead of being up and down like this, now it's kind of like a wave, and it's been consistent. And so many things that people have been talking about tonight are just resonating with me. Energy levels. I never really thought about that, but I've been less sort of nappy feeling during the day. I sit at a computer all day, and it's like sometimes I feel like just lying down and stuff like that. And I'm not feeling like that. And I've been going to the gym the last couple of days because I've been kind of cheating on the gym and haven't been going. But I've had more energy at the gym, and I'm just feeling really good. And I just can't. The big thing is these blood sugar levels are just crazy, and we didn't know about it until we put the monitor on, and now we do, and it's just really, really cool. And on top of all that, it's the business. I mean, like so many others here, I have absolutely no experience in this business at all. I'm a guy. There's not many guys in this industry, for real, and I'm flourishing. Like I'm doing great. I'm driving a Jeep. I've got some extra income coming in. This new product things are exploding. So the next few months are going to be like really good, and my life is just getting better and better, and it's awesome. And then working with the team, there's so many amazing people here. Like that is just one thing I noticed at the TLA was just how many people came up to me, and I'm sorry, I didn't even know who they were, and they're like, "It's so nice to meet you finally, Trent." And I'm getting hugs all over the place, and it's just awesome. I can't really say any more good things.
Trent, now just wait till you start going back to events, and anyone else on the call who's wants to join our team and come to these events. It's always the same. I'm like, it's like going to summer camp and you see your friends that you've been like, writing pen pal letters to all year, and you finally get to see them in person. That's how it feels like to go to these events. Like there's so many
awesome.
additional benefits other than income, other than health. It's like community and friendship and like a sense of being part of something bigger. So I love it. Thank you for sharing.
You get to go to concerts and back rooms with people. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Anyone else on the call? We ended up with free tickets to a really cool concert, but that's a story for another day. But yeah. Oh man.
I love it. Conference and our leadership academies, all the things that they have that's where it happens. So for those of you thinking about joining and want to join, always put that on your radar. We want you to come with us. You come back feeling so much differently. We can't say enough about it. I had somebody else lined up to give us a little testimony tonight, but she's running a little bit late. So I am going to ask Nicole come on and quickly just to talk about why now is the right time for anybody considering or thinking about jumping on board with us. We'd love to bring you on, Nicole, and you can share your little story with us and why it's important to jump on now.
Hi, everybody. It's so nice to see all your faces. Thanks for joining us. So my name is Nicole Legros, and I have been with Turnot for about 1.5 years. And let me tell you what I've seen happen in the last month has been bigger than anything I've ever imagined. This one product, like we have tons of products, amazing products that have huge testimonials and speak for themselves. But this product, I've never seen anything like this. I've been in this industry for 10 years. I am a busy mom. I'm a teacher. My husband and I both have fantastic jobs. And when I came from my previous company over to Turnot, I will be completely honest, I came here for the money. I came here for the money because I saw a compensation plan and I thought, this is too good to be true. And when I looked at that compensation plan, I thought, well, the product must be terrible, because usually a company has a great compensation plan and a terrible product, or a great product and a terrible compensation plan. So, but when I started being on a call just like this, I was hearing people's testimonials and I was like, these are real people. If they're sitting here sharing a testimony, it's got to be true. And if this compensation plan is what I'm seeing, then I would be a fool to walk away. So I was like, you know what? I'm all in, because we needed something. We were like, my husband and I both have great jobs, and our debt was like piling up. And we were like, we each need second or third or fourth jobs because we can't do this. But what I've seen happen here in the last month, and I'm going to go back squirrel here a little bit, but the compensation plan that we have right now was not the compensation plan that I joined on. This compensation plan is like 1,000 times better. Like, people are coming in here and making like $1,500 in a week because they're coming in and hitting the first rank. And that is possible when you come in here when a brand new product is launching. Okay. When you are looking at what we sold 1.3 million in sales and broke the internet, broke our website in like 1 hour. People want this. This product that we have, Transform, that everyone's been talking about, is something that everyone who's been trying it is loving it. Maybe not everyone. I spoke for everybody there, but most people, I think, are loving it. And it's just a product that's going to help so many people. And, I've been with a company that's brought out new products, and we're excited about them, but they're not life-changing products. What we have here literally can save someone's life, can change someone's life. This is the first time that I've been a part of something this big, but I can tell you that if you are even looking at this business as a customer, or as to come in and build a team, this company is where it's at. We've got the community part of it, which you've heard from some of these people on here tonight. We all work together and we support each other. But we have an incredible product line. We have an amazing comp plan that I don't think any of us can. We're all really excited about it. And, you have all of us to support you and guide you. So if it's something that you're interested in, now is the time. We've only been in Canada just over 1 year. And we just launched this product on Tuesday. and we're really excited about it.
Do you want to quickly mention for those of people that are interested maybe in joining but don't want to grow a team, and how our comp plan just changed so that they win too?
Yeah, so I think Char has been talking about a lot, so I'll let her get into that. But really, like right now, we've got, like, before you would have to come over, and I hear people all the time say, "Oh, I could sell stuff, but like I don't want to build a team, and I'm not interested in that." We literally have 2 compensation plans. We have one for people who want to grow a team. We have one for people who just want customers, or you can do both. You can come in here and hit big bonuses, and I'm not talking like small change. I'm talking big bonuses just by having a customer base. Anyways, I'm going to let you guys, Shar. I'm going to let Shar talk about those bonuses because I know she's been talking about them lots, and she explains it in a really great way. And we'll go from there. Thank you.
Amazing. Yeah. No, I love talking about the money piece because I'm coming to you live in this call from the host that network marketing bought me as a single mom. Okay. And in today's world, that's a big deal. And in today's world, that matters. So whether this is your main job or your secondary job, whether you're partnered, whether you're on your own, whether you're just starting out, whether you're getting ready to retire, like whatever the reason is that brought you to needing extra income, guess what? That's great. There's something here for everyone. And it's like going to the gym. You're going to get out of it what you put into it, right? So if you want to go get a gym membership, you can go to the gym and walk casually on the treadmill, go to some classes with your friend and kind of just stay at the back doing your own thing. That's awesome. You love that gym membership. You have fun with that gym membership. You're probably not going to hit big goals, but you're filled, you're happy, you're enjoying it. Same with your business. You can come in and do that thing and be casual and be part of our team and be part of the love and love the products and be getting healthy. Or you can be like going to the gym where you set goals and you try and you push yourself and you make gains. Same thing with your business. Like if you want to lay things out and say, hey, you know what? I am going to put a little oomph into this. And we have just so much money hanging in this low hanging fruit that you have available to grab. Okay. So I'm not going to go into like all the details, but if you're an existing associate and you are still fuzzy, reach out to your upline. If you're watching here because you're a customer or a potential associate, or, thinking, and I can do this, I just want to tell you, most of the people who are successful have no idea what they're doing on day one. Most of the people who are successful have no idea really what they're doing on day 10 or year 1 or year 2. Like we're all just loving it and sharing. And the only difference in network marketing, direct sales, however you want to frame it, is the people who succeed are the ones who just don't give up when it gets hard, right? So it's just about, finding a product you love, Trinont, check, seeing how it affects your life, check, and then sharing it with others. Like if you no longer have pain because you took the glow, great. If you're no longer pooping your pants because you took Enrich, great. Share that stories with other people who have IBS. Share that story with other people who have arthritis. Transform. I just think now is the time to get in front of this, because with Trinont, so same as Nicole, coming here absolutely was a business move for me. As a single mom, I needed to say, where am I going to get a new job where I can make more money? And the answer just fell from the sky in the form of Trinont into my hands, this compensation plan. And I just think that now is such a great time. So with Trinont, it's not like a lot of businesses where if you don't do X, Y, or Z sales in however many months, you're out of there. Okay. I love that we don't get kicked out. That means you can take a hard month when you have a sickness in the family or something going on. You don't have to maintain sales every month in order to keep your spot. And there's a whole bunch of other network marketing like stuff I could get into, but you don't have to worry about people who are in your downline surpassing you, right? There's a lot of companies where if someone surpasses you, you lose them. We don't do that here. It's like infinite love. And there's just a lot of really important reasons that if you're thinking about sharing Transform with even one of your best friends, then it costs the same price to buy it as an associate as it does as a customer. I really, really believe that the best thing you can do for yourself is just sign up as an associate. It's like kind of save your spot, right? Because if you join Shirley's team and then Shirley explodes, she might actually get some folks under you from Shirley, and then you can benefit from that, or whichever team, the team of whoever invited you here tonight, right? So again, I'm not really getting into nitty gritty tonight. But I just want you to say yes. If you're curious, say yes to talking to the person who invited you here tonight. And if you're here because you're an associate, I want you to say yes to being bold and stepping out and take one step further towards a goal, because this is just really awesome. And we have some really amazing onboarding plans where you can come in and you can hit the first level in your first month and make over $1,000. Like, I think it works out to be about $1,500 in your first month if you hit the first rank. And it's really, really powerful stuff, because, you know, in today's world, that's a make or break amount of money for a lot of people. So anyways, okay. Reach out if you have more questions. We'll get into more specifics, but the stories you heard tonight, I mean, like, just send some love into the chat there. You know, I just am so happy for all those folks.
Well said. Thank you guys so much for all your stories and for sharing everything. And like Shar said, reach out to the person that invited you to watch this Zoom or invited you here tonight. Don't hesitate. Just jump on board. You've got nothing to lose and so much to gain. You don't have to grow a team. You can just share with your family. Whatever you want to do, we're here to support you regardless of whatever you want to do. But just don't sit on this. Thanks for joining us, and have a good night, everybody.